Thank you very much.
Love watching that parade of boats. Now over to Tessa.
Thanks, Tom. You know, the holiday season is a time for food, fun, and family, but it's also a time a lot of people get sick or even hurt. And unfortunately, some folks end up in the ER. Joining us now is Dr. Kevin Keenan from East Cooper Medical Center to go over some of the dangers to watch out for this holiday season. Good morning.
Good morning, Tessa.
Let's first talk about some of the injuries that you commonly see around the fall and winter time, around this time of year.
Well, this time of year with the traffic congestion and the travel, we see a lot of motor vehicle accidents, and people need to be especially careful when driving locally and as well as taking longer trips to visit family and friends.
Absolutely.
It's good to have designated drivers for certain events. We see a lot of Christmas parties this time of year, and it's always make sure that everybody gets home safely.
Now, do you see any injuries of people maybe doing some things around the house, like maybe while they're preparing their home for the holidays, decorating and such?
Certainly, anything that involves ladders is always, so we see a few of those in the ER, and especially, you know, cleaning gutters, putting up lights. It's usually a little slippery this time of year. You need to, especially if you have older folks that you look after, to make sure their staircases are clean of leaves, wet material, because it's very slippery. We see quite a few falls down wet staircases this time of year.
Absolutely. And when it comes to illnesses?
Illnesses, of course, we're getting into the cold flu season. There's been some sporadic cases of flu reported so far in the state. A mixture of both types of A and B flu. Of course, the best prevention for that is to get immunized. Anybody above 6 months to get a flu vaccine shot, or anyone who's healthy with no medical conditions can get a flu nasal vaccine.
Since we are in the heart of a flu season, is it too late around this point, or is there ever a time where it's too late to get a flu shot?
Essentially, it's never too late.
Okay.
And there is a treatment. If you do get the flu from not having the vaccine, or you've happened to be one of the few people who get a case of the flu who has been vaccinated, there is a medical treatment for it. But really the best treatment is to be vaccinated for that. And then keep in mind too that when we get into the cold, croup, bronchitis, flu season, one of the best preventions is whoever's sick, just stay home.
And yeah, don't go around spreading it to everybody, and of course practice etiquette of when you cough. You don't want to just openly cough out, right?
Certainly.
What are some ways that people can kind of protect themselves against that?
And well, once again, coughing, you know, into your arm is a common practice. Washing hands is really the key thing, though, with the common cold. 20-second hand washing will usually eliminate the virus from your hands.
Do hand sanitizers work? Because you see a lot of people, if they're touching equipment, especially here in the studio, of other people who may have been ill, hand sanitizer, that works just as well?
Alcohol hand sanitizers are very effective, yes.
Okay. Now, why is it important for someone to seek help in the ER, or what are some things that they really should go to the ER for?
Well, typically what we're looking out for, that you have to go to the ER for, of course, is stroke symptoms, sudden change in speech or vision, a weakness or tingling in an extremity. And what we find is that a lot of people don't show up in a timely fashion. They don't want to bother their family members.
Especially during the holidays, everyone's having a good time.
But really the treatment system at East Cooper, we are a specialized stroke center and have pathways for how we're going to treat a stroke, but a lot of it is real time dependent. And so the sooner you get in, the better your outcome is going to be.
And you did mention a stroke. What are some warning signs, some early warning signs that someone really needs to take heed?
Once again, even subtle changes in speech or weakness could be little warning signs that there's something brewing in that area of your brain. People with irregular heart rates are more susceptible to stroke.
Okay.
So that is something to be checked out also. If you have, just to switch gears a little bit, if you have any kind of palpitations or chest pains that are unexplained, once again, the ER is the best place for the evaluation of that.
Okay.
If something comes on suddenly, then of course, you know, in Charleston County, we've got one of the best EMS systems in the country, essentially, and they've been recognized as such. And if you feel like you can't get there or you don't want to bother someone, well, if it's that bad, you probably ought to be calling EMS and come see us that route.
All right.
And remember, we're open all night.
That's right,
You know,
East Cooper Medical Center. Let's hope that people don't have to come see you anytime soon over the holidays, but do know that you're there.
Yeah, I'd rather see you in Walmart, but we're there,
There you
for
go.
you. If you need to come see us, we will be there.
All right, Dr. Keenan, thank you so much. Happy holidays.
Thank you.
All right, straight ahead on Low Country Live, Tom has your full forecast, plus we're giving away a free gym membership. Don't miss it.